Managing people can be extremely time-consuming, frustrating, and emotionally draining. Have you ever felt like no matter how much effort you put in, your management approach just isn't that effective? Well, the good news is there's a better way. And today I'll be sharing the insights from the great book, The New 1 Minute Manager by Ken Blanchard and Spencer Johnson. This is a best-selling book that simplifies and improves the way you manage people. So stick around to find what this book's all about, who's it for, and how you can implement its key principles into your work life to better manage people. And stick around to the end, where I'll walk through the 1 Minute Manager's game plan. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Peak Life. I'm Brandon, and on this channel we journey together to design, build, and live our own peak life. In today's video, we're looking at the best-selling book, The New 1 Minute Manager. This book offers a fresh perspective on management that's both effective and time efficient. The New 1 Minute Manager is an adaptation from the classic bestseller, where it's designed for managers on all levels who want to become more efficient and effective. So whether you're in the corporate office or running a manufacturing plant, this book is for you. This book focuses on 3 key principles: 1-minute goals, 1-minute praisings, and 1-minute redirects. And now let's break each one of those down. 1-minute goals are all about clarity and simplicity. Here's how you can implement them effectively. First up, plan together. Sit down with your team and plan their goals collaboratively. It's not effective when you just tell people what to do. They have to have a stake in what they're working on. And make sure that they know what good performance looks like. Next, document those goals. Write each goal on a single piece of paper with a specific due date. This makes it easier for them to review and keep their goals top of mind. My recommendation is to do this every quarter and make those goals SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. And then we have the daily reviews. Encourage your team to review their most important goals every day. This helps keep it top of mind. And if this is the most important thing that they're working on, as it should be, make sure that they're seeing it every day. This practice only takes a few minutes, but it's extremely effective. Next up, we have the behavior check. Ask your team to regularly reflect on their actions and whether or not they're aligned to their goals. This reflection is what helps in self-correction so that you don't have to come down on them and tell them what they're doing wrong. And as the author notes, take a minute to look at your goals, then look at what you're doing and see if it matches. And finally, we have adjust if necessary. If the actions don't match the goals, then prompt your team or yourself to rethink their strategies and adjust their behaviors so that it'll ultimately match their goals. In the past, I've been notorious for overcomplicating goals. I'd write out pages of documentation filled with excessive details that didn't matter. This wasn't helping anyone, and if anything, it only overcomplicated and confused the situation. Now, I'm trying to simplify and use the 1-minute goal approach. Having these clear and concise SMART goals has made a difference in my own productivity and my team's by knowing exactly what's required and what success looks like. Moving on to 1-minute praisings. 1-minute praisings is about recognizing and reinforcing good behavior quickly and specifically. To dive a little deeper, we have these 5 key points. Number 1 is immediate praise. As soon as you notice good behavior, don't wait. Instead, praise it right away. Timely recognition is far more impactful than saving it for the quarterly review. Number 2, we have be specific. Let people know exactly what they did right and why it's important. This specificity reinforces the good behavior. Number 3, we have express your feelings. Share how their good performance makes you feel and how it benefits the immediate team and the greater organization. 4, and this one's really hard to do, but it's to pause. Give them and yourself a moment to allow that praise to sink in. Oftentimes, we're too quick at just moving on to the next item, but it's much more powerful when you give that moment to allow it to sink in so that they can recognize how their contribution has helped the team. And number 5 is to encourage continuation. Motivate them to continue their good work and make it clear that you have confidence in them and their results. Throughout my career, I've often been far too focused on the problems, and because of this, I've neglected to give the praise that was due to others. But by shifting to this approach and trying to give people more praise and recognition, I've seen the team morale boost, and I've seen the performance increase. Praising their specific actions has without a doubt produced a more productive and friendly work environment. Plus a little bonus, Praising in public goes a long ways. Every single person wants to be valued. And by giving that praise in front of their peers or their bosses allows them to be the hero in other people's eyes. This not only makes them feel good, but it also allows the other team members to feel good that they're a part of an environment where recognition is given. The final piece of this triad is the 1-minute redirects. These are about addressing mistakes quickly and constructively. To break it down, we have immediate action. You want to redirect people as soon as possible after the mistake happens. This ensures that the feedback you give is both relevant and timely. Second, we have clarify facts. Confirm the facts of the mistake and review it together. Be specific about what went wrong. Third, we have to express your feelings. Share how you feel about the mistake and its impact on the results. This emotional connection helps them understand the significance. It makes them realize that it's not just you getting upset, but that the mistake actually negatively affects the company. And 4, we have the pause. Just like when giving praise, you want to take a second to pause to allow the redirect to sink in. 5, we have reaffirm confidence. And I would say this one is the most often overlooked. You need to let them know that they are better than their mistake and they are capable of doing more. More than just that you think well of them as a person. This helps them maintain their self-esteem and be able to come out of the mistake. It's very important to criticize the action, not the person. Number 6, we have support success. Once you remind them of the confidence you have in them and their abilities, you have to offer support. If they made the mistake, it could have been because you didn't support them enough or they didn't feel comfortable asking for help. And then we have move on. Once the mistake's over, it's over. Don't dwell on it. Don't bring it back up. It's done and it's time to move on. I, like most people, used to dread and would avoid confronting mistakes to help keep the peace of the team. But obviously this led to repeated issues, mistakes that were made over and over again. Implementing these philosophies, the 1-minute redirects, has helped me correct behavior with far less damage to the relationships. By addressing the issues quickly and constructively, we've been able to foster a culture of continuous improvement. I've also noticed that the team has been quick to adopt this, where they're no longer afraid of mistakes being brought up, because they know that it's going to be dealt with, they'll be able to learn, and then we'll all move on a little better. So why do you think this approach is so effective? Well, what I've seen is that it's simple and time efficient, and this makes it easy to implement and continuously use. It also fosters a positive work environment by balancing both praise and correction. I'm in the manufacturing industry where efficiency is absolutely crucial, and using these techniques have helped streamline our productivity and our efficiency, where every day we're able to get a little better by learning what we did well and correcting what we didn't do well. By using clear goals, giving praise and redirection when necessary, you will create a motivated and a focused team. And this team is going to be so much more capable of achieving the results that you want and dream of than that when they're working in silos and afraid to make mistakes and aren't getting the praise when they deserve them. Now, as promised in the beginning, let's look at a summary of this through the new 1-Minute Manager's game plan. This is a visual roadmap from the book to help master all of these techniques. And here's how it works. 1-minute goals. Make it clear what the goals are. Show what good behavior looks like. Put each goal on one page. Quickly review your goals frequently. Encourage people to notice what they're doing and see if it matches their goals. If not, urge them to change their behaviors. And then we have the 1-minute praisings. Praise the behavior, do it soon. Be specific. Say how good you feel about it. Pause to let people feel good too, and encourage them to keep up the good work. And when the goals aren't achieved, you have the 1-minute redirects. Re-clarify and agree on the goals. Confirm what happened. Describe the mistake soon. Say how concerned you feel. Pause to let other people feel their concern. Tell them that they're better than their mistake and you value them. And when it's over, it's over. Move on. One final quote I would like to leave you with really hit home with me, and that is, the best minute I spend is the one I invest in people. So there you have it, the new 1-Minute Manager. This book offers practical and impactful strategies for better management. It's a quick read, and I highly recommend you picking up a copy to improve your own management. But before you go, if you're interested in some time management strategies, check out this video up here, which is all about my own time management protocol. So thanks so much for watching, And I would greatly appreciate it if you consider subscribing to see more content so that we can all journey together to design, build, and live our own peak life. Thanks, and bye.